Hello and welcome. I'm Aaron Jade Raven, and we're playing some more of Dragon Age the Veilguard. If I could remember what we're doing. Um, yeah, I'm I'm like trying to remember what the heck we were doing because I was like speed running, updating my shop, um, trying to squeeze it in before doing my next event. But I'm also like in between two other conventions for my day job, so it's like a lot going on. But I think I'm about done with the shop update. And this is also really pretty. I never really looked out here while playing before. Um, yeah. So we've got Balara and Nev. I guess it automatically kicked out Harding because I think we just came back from the Meta Crossing quest. I hit continue and then it just kind of put us back over here whenever it loaded us back in, which I guess is the closest like fast travel spot, I'm assuming. Um, oh, I already see the hello in chat. Hello and welcome. Hang on, just gotta make one little setting adjustment for myself. There we go. Actually, I remember from last time I need to have another window with just the just the gameplay instead of the regular stream preview window that I have open. Okay, there we go. Yay, thank you for the hooray for my shop update progress. I think I'm at the point where I just need to look over everything once more and then it should be good to go. And also make a little graphic to post about it. But I hope this doesn't make the cutscene weird, because normally you would come in from the other door. We'll see. Or I guess you can talk to them first? Okay. It's not an auto cutscene. This isn't that kind of game. This isn't Red Dead Redemption where you just walk in and a cutscene happens. Sometimes.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elgernon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgernon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
I dare say it was a show of force.
Oh my gosh.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solus.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elgernon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
I already see a chat with the she, and then more again with the various heart emojis. She is the coolest, and also Claudia Black's acting is always awesome. Because I remember the first time I heard Claudia Black was actually in Stargate SG-1, so whenever me and my brother played Origins the first time, we were like, oh, it's Vala, I think was her name, her character's name. It's been so long since I watched it, but her voice is just so, it's just a really cool and like, oh, what's the word? We'll say iconic voice. Who are you? Rook has no reason to know who you are.
So, who are you, exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orle, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Yeah, it's not my favorite outfit of hers either, where it looks like she's wearing 2 bikini tops, says chat. And also, me a little bit. Sorry, whoever designed this outfit. I do like her taking on the headpiece, though, after Flemeth. So that part I approve, at least. And I do like keeping her color scheme along all the games and stuff. Oh, sure.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solus himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solus is actually the Dreadwolf?
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demeda's Crossing once the gods are through.
Not if we stop it first.
Ah, the confidence of youth. You shall need a good deal more of it.
I suppose you have some advice?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solus might have had that could help us? We're in his... well, he calls it the lighthouse.
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
I can't comment on that yet, but teamwork, of course.
None of us can do this alone, but we can stop them together. Balara, you're one of the only people in the world who can get our Illuvian working. Hardin can track down the Lyrium dagger, and Nev can spot any clues we might miss that give us more information. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices.
Hint, hint.
These are the times in which legends are born or slain.
Hint, hint.
In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
First, we need to look at our mission or quest complete log. Is this the first one that we got, or is it the first one I actually stopped to look at? I feel like it's probably the latter, to be honest. Quest complete, Shadows Crossing. After investigating the town of Demeda's Crossing, the team discovered the gods had laid waste to the town with blight. Worse, they suspected the mayor into betraying his people for gold, the team decided to spare the mayor's life. But then called him a loser while we were at it. A pathetic man. Selling them out for money.
You can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
Who do we have with us? Oh, Bellara went back to start working on the Alluvion. Okay. Hello.
I should have taken the shot.
That would have made things worse.
You don't know that. All you have are guesses.
We're up against something unfamiliar, working with more rumors than facts. Of course, that's all I have.
I should have taken the shot.
That's just a guess too. I mean, of course we gotta support each other.
We shouldn't be at each other's throats.
I'm not. Nev, I'm not. I don't blame you. Or Rook. Or anyone.
So just yourself? How's that working out?
Oh snap.
Tried to stop the world from being swallowed by chaos, and now it might be swallowed by chaos anyway. Elven gods escaped from their prison, Solus is in your head, and we're scrambling to figure out what to do. And Varric?
Varric knew the risks. He knew what it might cost.
We're still standing. The fight's not over.
You know, I like that about you, Lace. You don't stop fighting, you push for answers and action, while I can get stuck on questions forever.
Well, we need someone who can put the pieces of the puzzle together. We're fighting the unknown.
Exactly. Everyone has a part to play. Varric brought us together because of our strengths. He wanted a team he could rely on. We have to be that team.
Play to our strengths.
And rely on each other.
I think I can manage that.
Then let's find Solus's dagger. It'll be a start.
Heck yeah, teamwork. First dagger. Wait, where are we going? This way? We can't go that way. There's rocks in the way. Aha.
Look,
I can feel lingering magic. Powerful magic.
the dagger was here. Something took it.
Stippy steppy on the lyrium veins. Are there any grabbables? I'm gonna keep going. Oh, hello.
Darkspawn. Oh no, what if it took the dagger?
Only one way to find out.
Look, there it goes.
Just a second, I gotta pick up this heartwood. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, probably in that window. Or maybe up there.
Big darkspawn coming right at us.
That's okay, I have my ultimate. I don't want to use it yet, though. Come on, hurry up. Ow. Okay. Whew.
We have to go after that ghoul. Let's get this gate open.
Look up there. That magical device.
Whoa. Oh, I see. Ow. Just rolling into the gap in the wall like that. Like, it's fine. My ribs thought that was fun. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Oh, wish I could remember if playing Dwarf changes how Rook talks about Solus being in their head / having dreams apparently. because it should, but you can't remember. I haven't started my dwarf playthroughs yet, so I can't comment either. But to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if that was something that fell through the cracks.
Let's keep on the trail.
Especially if it's something that, like, Rook and Harding could discuss, since it's a new experience for both of them.
Darkspawn don't usually collect things, do they?
Solus's dagger is special. They might have been drawn to it.
Anyone spot that ghoul? It must have come this way.
Look out! More darkspawn ahead.
Making the rest of us is bad, Rook.
But did nobody else land a hit
Darkspawn
yet?
coming out of those pools.
Time for a fight!
Oh, I wasn't sure if I had the timing for that yet. That time. Where is... Oop. Can't do a takedown yet, it's not staggered. Calm down, tip pop up. There we go. It is. Oh. No, not yet. I was wondering where the. Maybe it's not activated yet. The boils is what I was trying to see if it would pop up.
Would you look at Rogue?
Yeah, there we go.
Did you find the dagger?
I don't think these Darkspawn took it. Let's keep looking.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure Dwarfrook has an extra line or two with Lace when they first talk at the lighthouse about being in the Fade and how weird it is. I see. That makes sense. I know there's one other unique dialogue with Harding pretty early on, but I don't think we've had that conversation yet. I mean, for a Dwarfrook. Yeah, you'll probably remember it when we get to it, but I'll also point it out when we get there because I think it's a cute detail. Aha!
Over there, our dagger thief.
More blight in the way.
Oh boy.
And there's probably another
Taunting
one.
us. I see you. Get out of here. Jump, guys. Nev did the thing where you run in mid-air
Nicely
for a
done.
bit in the
I mean,
old
it's
cartoons.
Gross, but you can't argue with results.
It is, yeah. But I shan't say it out loud. Boxes. I can't get distracted by all the boxes because I want to make sure that we can get Lucanus. That's our mission for this stream, hopefully. Ow. ones aren't as...
You got it.
This one isn't as intense as the two when it was trying to show me how to do the breakdown. I wonder if there's different, like, enemy AI tactics, or even different of the same enemy type. Ow!
We're on fire. Look out!
Oh. Ah!
Got us at range.
Ouch. Right as I climbed up the edge. Come on.
Take him out.
Take him out.
Look, another one of those magical beams. There are
Magical
two of these
beam?
devices this time.
Oh. I was
bet
just
we'll need to
exploring
direct
and ran
beams at
up to
both of
one.
them.
Oh, there we go.
That's one. Now to find the other.
Pop. Yeah. Secret? Oh, I thought I fell down a hole the way the camera moved. I should probably heal.
Right, on him. Good work. Now let's see what's behind that gate.
Oop. Show off. Treasure! Okay. Wait, where are we going? Oh yeah, we're supposed to go through the gate. Wait, did we go through the gate? I've already forgotten where I am. Where did I go? Where did I come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Wait, this is the gate. Yeah. Okay. Blinded by treasure. Made me forget what I was doing. Oh, there's a different ladder. Hang on. Wait. I'm just confusing myself. Is that a different ladder? Where am I going? Oh no! Oh, I'm supposed to go over that way. The gate was just an optional thing. Treasure!
That's a problem.
Went right through me. And there's no more other things. Oh, that didn't do too much to the shield. Bouncy.
Still
All right.
alive? Still alive.
Indeed we are.
We got company.
Oh.
Here we go.
What have you guys got? I haven't looked at their moves at all. Okay, that was just to boost me. Well, take it. Whoop, there he goes. Alright, bye. Okay. fall damage got him. I heard a wisp, I think. Big treasure. Ooh. Oh.
That has to
How
be
do I
the
see
clue
it?
we're tracking.
Better hope it still has the dagger.
Now there's your problem. Got a dark spawn stealing your lyrium dagger. Oop. Bro. Bro. Ugh.
Got us at a distance.
Stop spitting up everywhere. Going too fast for me to do a little block.
Get clear! Lyrium.
Harding?
Harding!
This is the eternal hymn, the prayer and the proclamation. Isa Tudo. I am. We are free again. Whole again. Here again. Here again.
Harding!
I can hear it. The Song of the Stone. What is happening to me? What the?
Are you moving those rocks?
I don't know. I don't know how to control it.
We have new move.
Let's go again.
Heck yeah, for Harding getting stone magic. And I see in chat with her, I'm sure she's fine.
On the left.
I'm sure this won't begin her personal quest line or anything. I interrupted. I like when the companions compliment each other.
They're coming from the right.
Whoa. Camera, what are you doing? Oh, they already died. Oh, caught me in the middle of my animation. No! Well...
Got you covered.
Your turn.
Ow! I didn't realize it was another dude.
Let's end this.
I was using that health.
Got us at range. Watch it. Whoa. Time to end this.
I like to have given a one-liner to my finishing move. Oh, it's back. Oh, everyone gets special lyrium powers now.
Ready when you are.
Behind you!
Where? What?
We're under fire.
Ouch. Harding, help me. Oh no! You stop
Got us
that.
some resistance.
And wait till the next time it pops out. Use the ultimate. Okay. Where is? That's a regular guy.
Ranged incoming!
There you are.
Got us at range. Watch it.
Just a second. Aw, not a good angle to get the other guy. Oh, maybe.
Got us at range.
Oh. You. Uh-oh.
Ranged attackers!
What have you guys got? Good, good, yeah.
All set.
Finish it!
That is dead.
That dagger. What did it do to me?
Not sure, but we should get back. We'll talk it through there.
No, I wanted to pick up the thing. Oh well.
Your pet has failed, sister. And now the magic of the Dreadwolf's dagger is hidden from me. Fen Harel meddles once again.
If his dagger's beyond our reach, we must craft another. Made of red lyrium.
I love how slowly they're revealing these two. Really building up the ominousness.
You said something took you over,
Something like that?
and it's still with you.
Yes. I think so. It can't be possession, can it?
I doubt it. Dwarves can't be possessed. They aren't connected to the Fade. Solus's dagger triggered this event. But how? Or why? I'm sorry, Lace. I wish I had answers.
It's all right. Talking has helped. And hey, we got the dagger, right? Mission accomplished. Dwarves have never used magic. We can't.
It's not any magic I know. I think it's a gift. Wait, so these ones... This one seems like... I don't think this one ends the conversation. I know... I'm pretty sure I had the option to say one of the other ones. Let's try.
It's not the magic I know.
What do you mean?
It's clearly stone-focused, which makes sense. Dwarves are children of the stone.
Mages connect to the Fade. Dwarves reach out to the stone? Maybe?
Maybe.
I guess we don't have any real answers.
Okay, good. Because I think it's cool.
It's a wonderful gift. You must be proud.
But I didn't do anything to earn this. How could I be proud? I don't even know how it happened. It's all a little strange. But not in a bad way. I feel... connected. To the stone. Dwarves call ourselves children of the stone. Some of us have what we call stone sense. Those that have it can feel caves, lyrium veins, and faults in the rock. I wasn't one of them. Maybe the dagger unlocks something hidden. But this is more than the stone sense I know. I hope you're right that this is a gift. I'd be heartbroken if it caused problems.
That's a flirt. That's a flirt. I mean, Aster actually did flirt with Harding a little bit in our first playthrough, but not at this point. Nah. Gotta be nice to her. She's stressing.
I trust you have all this handled. You always have things handled.
No pressure.
I just hope I can use this magic to do what's right.
I have faith.
I'll send word to the Grey Wardens about the blight we saw. And then I'm gonna lie down.
We need more answers about what the gods are planning. I'll find some place to relax and try to reach solace in the Fade.
But not
Good
before
luck.
checking on everyone.
Try not to let him get to you. It feels like we're finally making some progress. And I'm not sure what my new magic's about, but I know it feels right.
With their eyes on the Dreadwolf and the gods he'd set loose, they couldn't see their own personal demons coming to haunt them. Harding told herself it felt right. She was connected to the stone, to the lost titans, and all of Dwarven history with its buried secrets. How could that be anything but good?
I'm sure that's nothing. Not ominous foreshadowing or whatever it may be. The team returned to Solas's ritual site, hoping to find the lyrium dagger that Solas lost. They pried the ancient artifact away from the darkspawn ghouls that were drawn to it, but touching the dagger had a profound effect on Harding, seemingly rekindling a forgotten link between her and quote-unquote the stone. What this means for Harding remains to be seen. And we got a new bow.
Guess I should find some place to try to talk to Solas.
Level up, level up. Oops, that's not where I level up. Because yeah, I think when the dialogue wheel has a question mark, that means you're just getting more info instead of moving on. If you do one of those other options, I mean. Yeah, it's like I remember doing that thing, but I just always get nervous. It's like, oh no, but what if I accidentally picked a wrong thing? But yeah. I do like those little asides that Varric narrates that give you a glimpse of what's going on behind the scenes. Plus the art is super pretty for those parts. I agree 100% with both of those things. Especially with like RPGs and stuff where you often don't. It's like, as soon as I started saying that, I remember that cutaway to the two of them. I can't remember if they've been named specifically yet. I think they have. But we often don't get to see inside the antagonist's heads in games like this. So it's cool to get like the glimpses of the nefarious workings going on behind the scenes at this point. Oh yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I don't think I have I want to change my like base magic. Skull resistance. Maximum mana go up. Stagger probabilities. Let's start with the mana. Oh, and I can start leveling up companions now. But yeah, I really like the way that they ran with like mural and tarot style artwork in Dragon Age. Is like a really cool aesthetic to keep going with. I forget which. Oh yeah, I want to change that out. How do I do that? There we go. Let's give her another. What's the one I was already on? Okay. I've already forgotten. Okay. And I already forgot again which one, but I know we didn't. We still had this one, so. Oh, no level up for you. Why was it showing a thing? Oops. You got a new bow. Oh yeah. What about you? Yeah. Become more powerful. Wait, what about me? Helmet that we shall not see. I'm gonna put this on, but I'm gonna put different clothes on instead. Oh, I forgot the weapons, but I'm gonna run to. Oh, I can't do that yet. Oh well, I'm still wearing this one. While we're at the lighthouse, it doesn't matter. I don't have any other things. Need to update my weapons. I always like the little grumpy face that Rook has, and they're like, "Oh, this is my weapon now." More stagger or more damage? Let's go with the fire for now. Probably won't be using this, but I'll keep it upgraded anyway. I don't have any more moves. Okay, let's check in on everyone. See Varric when we come back up for meditation. Oh, and Balara's down there. Harding! Oh, yay! The N7 Day and Dragon Age Day gifts. Kirkwall's finest. Oops, I looked at the second one first. Another chest washed up in a lighthouse. Not sure whether it's a just luck or if we've got a friend out in the Fade who wants to help. Nev. I still remember the fan art with, like, just Hawk wandering around, in the Fade, just buck naked. Since that's Hawk's armor. Or at least a mage Hawk. Command armor, no. I guess this chest got lost in a Fade and someone shepherded it, to our doorstep. Is it just me or does the armor look somehow familiar? Like something an old friend would wear. Harding. I do really like the N7 Day outfits for Mass Effect stuff. It's funny when you wear a helmet that completely covers your face because then they put a little muffle effect over Rook's voice. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cute. I know that there's one from the crows where it's just a big crow head that you can wear. I see the secrets. They're not really secrets. They're out in the open, but go ahead and go down and grab it. They're like semi-secrets. Divine imperatives. We'll scroll through. Oh, that's as far as it goes. There was definitely more things to look at there. I'm gonna save that puzzle for later. See, in my first playthrough, since we didn't have the N7 Day stuff yet, which ended up being like some of the first armor appearances that I would have my future rooks wear. I kind of just had Aster in the Veil Jumper armor for a bit, since that's like some of the first ones that you pick up. And then I would, when we unlocked the wardrobe properly, I just had them wear their casual outfit around. It's like, oh, I'm seeing the crows. I need to wear a crow appropriate outfit or something.
Couldn't be one god, it had to be three.
Oh, rolls eyes. Harding! Boom, boom, boom. Harding! Let me talk to you!
Toldar, it's a Tunal. Veilguard, Velos Atreitum. But Velos Atreitum is nothing like Isatunal.
Isatunal. I remember. After you touched the dagger. The prayer, the proclamation. Isatunal. What exactly are you proclaiming?
They don't remember. No one remembers. We don't even know what we lost.
I'm like, I think it was this one. I can't remember for sure. I think it might have been this one. Let's do it.
You're not hearing a word I'm saying.
No, it wasn't this
are
one.
you?
That's okay.
You know you're adorable, right?
Sure, whatever you think is best. What? What's happened?
I said you're adorable.
You're poking fun at me.
Yes, it was this one actually. Which one was it? It doesn't even matter that much, but I'm like, whenever I was watching back the first stream, I was noticing some of the choices. I was like, no, that's not what I picked the first time, no. Or like, no, that doesn't 100% fit the character anymore. Or not anymore, but I picked one where, because I like slowed down with my choices in my actual first playthrough. A little bit.
Maybe a little. Not that you're not adorable. Anyway, is everything okay?
Oh, yeah. There's just a lot to go through.
So what's Isatunal?
Isatunal is an affirmation, a statement of existence, of being. It means I am here. But no, not I. I is singular, but it isn't. We either. We is multiple, but also separate.
What?
Isatunal is the eternal hymn that encompasses all time. All spaces. I am, we are, this and that, here, there, now, and forever.
So it's like a pronoun for the whole.
What's important is that you're happy.
Happy? Happy's not it. Whole. Right, maybe. I'm certain Isitunal describes how we, the dwarves, once were. But none of the books say anything about it. None of the histories are right. If we forgot something so important, what else did we forget?
I don't know.
I'm sorry. I don't expect you to have an answer. Thanks for letting me babble, by the way.
Anytime. That's what I'm here for.
We love having mysterious histories in this series. Speaking of mysteries, that was a very ominous wind whistle. Okay. Blara's in here. And then I remember we gotta do all her dialogue on this bit. Oh, what? She's not here? Oh, there she is. She was just in the dark.
Oh, Rook! Hello! I've never seen an alluvian like this before. Not intact, anyways. Fascinating.
It is a big one. But I guess the innards are probably also different.
Wait, if the magic is feeding back into itself... This thing's self-stabilizing! Sorry, didn't mean to yell. Soon as Illyrium cures, I should be able to fix this. Not entirely sure what will happen when I do, but I can see the flaw in the resonance, so whatever it's supposed to do, it's not currently doing. Didn't Nev want to talk to you? Sorry, Rook. I'm just in the middle of some calibrations.
Yeah!
Can't rush this kind of thing, Rook. It'll be done when it's done.
Are you done?
Didn't Nev want to talk to you?
Okay, she's done. I love a good calibrations joke. Alright, Varric is in here. Oh, he's sleeping. Yeah, she did say the thing.
Wait, that room wasn't there before. I don't think.
It's mine now.
Never Harding must have put my pack here. Makes sense. Better place to sleep than the infirmary. Guess I can spare a few moments to unpack my things.
Yeah, let me grab this. And then, because I want to save just in case I pick something incorrectly. Okay. Save. New save. Yes, please. Unpack. Alright.
Varric and his life lessons. I asked him how we were supposed to stop Solus, and he gave me this. Take a long, hard look at it, kid. It'll always show the face of a hero who can get it done.
Let's look through the options, because I know which one I ended up picking. I'm pretty sure. There's the scar options. Gender identity options. No. But since I already have non-binary as Aster's gender, I don't necessarily have to pick these. but this will add on trans dialogue options. Tattoo options. I don't have any elven tattoos or Ballasling. I think that's what they're called. Tattoos help me remember. Well, for Aster, it's actually this one, because my headcanon was that when they became a full crow is when they got their sleeve. But I think what I ended up picking was just this one.
A damn good-looking hero, if I do say so.
Just a little bit of a, oh yeah. The Antom command pin.
The Antom commander I took this from thought occupying Treviso was the same as owning it. I showed him how wrong he was. Freed a bunch of prisoners that night, including Varric. That's also the night the Crows kicked me out of Antiva for carrying out unauthorized operations.
No.
Still can't believe they didn't back me. We're the Crows. Killing targets is what we do.
That actually reminds me, whenever I was first coming up, like, I didn't want to go deep into preparing a character ahead of time, but like, honestly, it was like within a week of when it was coming out, I think I looked at the different faction options and was like, oh, you can play as a crow. And I was like, just like automatically choose that one. And then because I was coming in as Zeveron was one of my favorite characters, I was like, alright, I could play the crow that's like a little bit rebellious towards the faction or whatever, but then the way that they ended up playing out in this one, like, I won't get too specific yet till we actually meet them. I ended up being fascinated with them in a completely different way, and it's just very exciting to get to talk about them more once we get into it.
A peddler gave me this after I saved his caravan from bandits. He told me the scroll went back to even before Tevinter. Said that elves had a rich history, even more than the rest of us.
I remember when I first played that, I was like, okay, but what if I want to move away from having a Dalish lineage? Since I think they associate more with Antiva than the elves. I was just like, you love traveling, so do I.
He had fancy silks from Orlais, statuettes from the wilds down south. I could have listened to stories all night about places he'd been. Now I'm getting to see some of those places myself.
I think they do like the prospect of traveling though, because of headcanon I have for how they started out was just living on the streets as a kid. Magical project.
The ever-turning orb. My final training project as an apprentice. I spent months finding the precise balance of energy flows to make the enchantment permanent.
Nerd. How did you fit this in your backpack? Maybe it collapses. Yeah, my thoughts were, they do not reminisce about being a fledgling, because being a crow in crow training is literal torture. But I also I think that they're proud of this, like, the work that they do, and like, even as a student, so this one was good.
Amazed this thing still works. seeing how many times I messed up the magic and broke something. But I got there eventually. Right. That's better. Now how do I connect to Solus? Just sleep or... relaxing? Maybe if I clear my mind.
Oh, looking at the Dwarven lineage item, they get to make a joke about fine Dwarven crafts, or at least a reference to. That's awesome. Alright. I feel good about those choices.
Back so soon. It must have been worse than I had thought.
Hello, Dreadwolf.
Ah, but perhaps I am mistaken. You may be here to correct me, to tell me that my concerns were unfounded. I am, after all, remembered as the god of lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
So you're gonna be insufferable about it. See, this is the reason nobody likes you.
I led a rebellion for centuries that culminated in the creation of the Veil and the destruction of the Elven Empire.
Okay, this is among the reasons nobody likes you.
My information was accurate. Now you realize that the danger is real.
I need to know what the gods are planning.
You are asking for knowledge no mortal in this world is privy to. If I am to share it with you, I need to know what makes you the right person to lead the fight against Algernon and Gillenane.
Oh, this is a close one for their character. I don't think they ever really consider themselves in charge, especially at this point. But they do also punch up. Let's just go with this.
I'm not in charge of everyone. I'm just leading my little team until Varric is back on his feet.
I understand your fear. Declare yourself the leader, and others may think you power-hungry, no better than those you oppose.
I didn't say I was afraid. Back in the Crows, I had to deal with the Antom invasion. One night, I saw a unit getting ready to transport prisoners to another city. It was way too large for us to hit.
But you did so anyway, using unconventional tactics to confuse the Antom and free the prisoners.
How do you know that?
You helped Varric pursue me for the better part of a year. It would have been foolish not to learn about who was hunting me.
Then you know I'm not interested in a fancy title. But when something needs doing, I do it.
I suppose I was not so different when I started.
Started what?
My rebellion against the Evanuris. The Elven gods, as you call them. They wish to reclaim their dominion over this world. To accomplish that, they will need two things. First, the Blight. What exists in this world is a bare fragment of its power. The rest is imprisoned, until they release it.
Not like in subsequent playthroughs, since I just want to listen to what he's saying during my first playthrough. Now in subsequent playthroughs I keep listening to the iambic pentameter of his dialogue and I'm like do. And I know it also is to the tune of the song Hallelujah, also his dialogue. But that one's a little bit harder for me to hear in my head. Oh, I got a bunch of question marks.
I don't understand. Elgernon and Gillenane were elves like you, right? Why would they want to blight the world?
It is my fault. As the Dread Wolf, I was a thorn in their side. When my efforts weakened their grasp on the Elven people, they grew frustrated, then desperate.
and turned to the Blight.
Once the corruption took hold of them, they were blind to its horror. It was just another source of power for them. Now they would blight the world without hesitation and call us backward and foolish for opposing them.
The Blight didn't escape with the gods?
Elganan and Gillenane escaped largely empty-handed, fortunately. Most of the Blight is still trapped in the prison I created ages ago.
So what we saw at that village, that's them not at full strength?
Correct.
That's baby stuff.
The rest of the Blight is imprisoned? There's more than what's in the world already?
Yes. Centuries ago, the Magisters of Tevinter opened my prison. A tiny fragment of the Blight escaped. That fragment grew beneath the earth and led to the Blights that have swept across the world. However terrible the Blight is now, it is a mere fraction of what we will see if its full power is unleashed.
Yeah, because I think that was like the half-truth lore. Oh man, I'm so fuzzy on it. Like, when they went to seek the Maker in the Black City or whatever, and then that was how the Blight came out. Man, I do plan on replaying the other Dragon Ages again, but yeah. I'm like trying to math lady everything.
What would they need to do to free the Blight? And how do we stop them from doing it?
They will need to pierce the veil to reach the Blight's prison. My Lyrium dagger is one of the few artifacts capable of doing so.
We've already recovered it from the ritual site.
Excellent. Then they will have to make their own. That will give you time.
You said the gods needed 2 things, and the Blight is the first. What's the second?
Followers. They have called themselves gods. And what is a god without worshippers to sing their praises?
I'm not going to bend a knee to blighted, murdering monsters just because their ears are pointed like mine. I don't think many other elves are going to either.
Agreed. Elganan and Gillenane care little for the elves. They will find worshippers among those hungry for power. Tyrants and bullies. The cruel and the corrupt, who fear their own vulnerability and seize any chance to feel strong. If you hunt them, they will lead you to Elganan and Gillenane.
You want me to pick fights with tyrants and bullies? Sounds fun.
I gave no orders. All I offer are suggestions.
I'm on it. What else?
The Veravas, the lighthouse Soluvian, can take you anywhere, if you master its secrets. Have you done so?
Not yet, but we've got one of the Veil Jumpers working on it. She'll get it sorted, and we'll see how it goes.
Yes. I suppose we will. And when you speak with Varric, please tell him that I regret what happened.
Yay, wardrobe! Yeah, I have fun with, what do they look like in the other armor? I think I put it on before when it first came out. At this point I enjoy having Aster flip between being flippant and actually listening to Solus. I also think it's fun that in the Hawk armor you can still see their tattoo poking out. I just want to get rid of the star on that one. Okay, we're just going to wear our casual outfit for now. I don't think I have any decorations right now. I'll wait till I start collecting some. Does anyone need to talk? I think they're still good from last time, since we didn't leave the lighthouse. Oh, with the dwarves doing their lineage item, the conversation ends with something like, here's the fine dwarven crafts. That's awesome. You awake? Okay, let's talk.
So Solus told the truth about the gods.
You heard? It's bad, Varric. If you'd seen Demetis crossing...
The team needs to act fast. And it can't do that with me leading from a bed. You've got to take point on this.
I can't do what you do. I've barely been holding it together in the short time you've been out.
You don't need to do what I do. You just need to get it done. Rook, when I put this team together, what did I look for?
Weirdos.
A detective to find the Dreadwolf, and a scout to get us the lay of the land. Exactly the people he'd expect me to recruit. Disciplined, predictable. And then there's you. Remember when we first met, kid? I watched you pick apart an entire Antam patrol in Treviso. They outnumbered you 20 to 1.
They were overconfident. I took advantage.
Which no one else did. Crows didn't appreciate the heat it brought down, but you've got a knack, kid.
For what?
Finding a way through the wildest shit I've ever seen. With a plan that no one expects. On the best day of his life, Solus wouldn't see you coming, Rook. And don't worry. I'll still be here to talk if you need me.
There is something. Demetis Crossing was awful. While we were there, we found one survivor, the mayor.
You took him back to the Veil Jumpers.
Not everyone was happy about my decision. We're just starting out and I'm already losing their trust.
The key to earning the team's trust isn't to only make decisions everyone agrees with. It's showing the team that they can tell you whatever's on their mind, even if they think you're full of crap. And know you'll listen.
Did Nev tell you about me talking to Solus in the Fade?
I had some good arguments with Chuckles back in the day. I can't imagine being stuck with him in my head. But how are you feeling about it?
How am I feeling about it?
It doesn't matter how I feel about it. We can't stop the gods without what he knows.
And there you go. You don't have to love him to deal with him.
He also asked me to tell you that he regrets what happened. Hurting you, I mean.
Chuckles is sentimental. He could burn the world down, and the thing that would make him cry is a single flower with blackened petals.
When I took over at the ritual site, I had to make a call on who came with me to knock over that statue. It was the first decision I made leading this team. Nev got hurt because of it.
You made a decision with the best information you had. Sometimes you do that, and people end up hurt. Or worse.
What would you have done?
What would I have done? Probably gotten myself killed and failed to stop the ritual if you hadn't stepped in. A good leader isn't someone who never makes mistakes. It's someone who admits when they make one. That's how you earn their trust.
I'll let you get some rest.
You're gonna be fine, Rook. Hey, one last thing before you go. I've been racking my brain thinking of contacts who might help us with these gods.
You got any ideas?
Nothing. But being a leader isn't about having all the answers yourself. It's about knowing who does. Nev has connections to a whole world that Harding and I barely know. Might be worth talking to her.
Will do. Thanks, Varric.
Anytime. You can stop fussing over me. Go see what the others are up to.
Fine. Yeet. Okie doke. Oh my gosh. It's almost time to see them. Let's check it on Harding first.
I've been trying to move stones, but it doesn't always work. Is it me? Is it the Fade? I need to practice.
Gotta do the Spider-Man technique. Go and fly. Up, up, and away. And whatever else. Hee hee hee. I'm excited.
Hey, Nev. Hi, Wisps.
Yeah, they're still here. But you're here for leads. You want allies to go after the gods? I've got places to look, if we can get anywhere but Arlathan.
Blara's working on it. What have you got?
Let's start with the angles we know. The gods are corrupt magic personified. Who do we hire to fight that? First, the Antivan Crows. We've got you. But if one assassin's good...
Why not two? You have someone in mind?
Your most feared mage killer, the Demon of Virantium.
I've always wanted to meet him.
The demon's a legend. I've always wanted to meet him.
Happy to help. The demon got his nickname taking out blood mages and Venatori. There's been fewer stories in recent years, but your bosses would know.
The Talons? They're going to give me an earful.
If you want to look elsewhere.
I'll set up a meeting. What else?
A trip home.
Back to Minrathous.
Capital city and heart of Tevinter. An empire of mages that knows a thing or two about corrupt magic.
Tevinter Authority...
Won't help and can't be trusted. Which is why we talk to the Shadow Dragons. They're a resistance group that fights slavers, blood magic, and imperial corruption. They've got eyes and ears everywhere, including mine. If the gods enter the Empire, we might get something. Besides, I owe them an update.
Are they all mages?
Tevinter might prize its mages, but the Shadows accept anyone. We've all got a stake in the cause.
These people sound great. I mean, if they're anything like you.
No one's as good as they seem. But they try.
So, we talk to the Crows in Antiva and the Shadow Dragons in Minrathous.
I wouldn't mind checking in on my neighborhood either. If Balara's ready for us.
Yeah. Should check how things are going.
Sea of blood? Who could that be for? The smuggled relic case? Who could that be for? Into the crossroads. Oh. It's funny seeing the lighthouse in the early stages again. Yeah, everything's all dilapidated and crumbling. Dark. Wait, this isn't where I'm supposed to go. No! Okay, there we go. Shadow Dragons were one of the two origins that you were deciding between for your first rook. Yeah, that one and the Morn Watch. I could totally see vying for your attention. Meanwhile, me was just crows, laser focus. 100%. It was like no other question about it.
Almost there. I just have to... Shit! Sorry.
Can I, help?
No, I've got it. Mostly, mirrors are funny things, aren't they? Reflections. They distort reality, no matter what you try. And there's the trick. Control that distortion. There there you have it.
What is that place?
If I had to guess, it's the Fade. Another part of it, I mean.
Didn't Morrigan say this Alluvian could go anywhere? Didn't think that meant elsewhere in the Fade.
She called it the Vir of Us, freedom of ways. I wonder...
If that is the Fade on the other side, won't it be dangerous? As the Fade often is.
More dangerous than elven gods who wield the Blight as a weapon?
Point taken.
Some of the older texts talk about a place in the Fade where all the Alluvians meet. A crossroads where you could travel across all of Thedas in just minutes.
Right. We saw something similar when we were chasing Solus. I wonder if it's the same.
It is alike, and it is not.
Who are you? And how did you get here?
The Wolf's Fang. You carry it now. Old paths. A new journey. Through there. I will wait.
Well, can't tell if that's a trap or not. But we're short on options. One way to find out.
And it didn't feel dangerous, you know? Almost more... sad.
Just because something's sad doesn't mean it isn't dangerous.
I can think of an example or two that proves that.
And we still don't know what this Alluvian's gonna do. One of us should probably stay behind in case it closes.
Good point.
Just tell us when you're ready to go, Rook, and then we can figure out what's going on.
Okay. Does Balara have anything new if I go to check on her? Probably not. But nah, it'll be fine. Let's go. Wait, I wanna have Balara in my party though. Who should I switch out? Let's do her and Nev. Yippee! Let's see.
Hello again. Who are you?
A caretaker. I go where I am needed, Dweller. Now, I am here.
And where is here?
The crossroads.
Ooh.
Oh, the crossroads. Right, of course.
The Evanurus hunger for the crossroads. Their influence is spreading. Blight, death, madness. They send their minions to claim this place. The crossroads is in a time of need, Dweller. I cannot protect you.
You don't have to. If you're standing against the gods, then consider us reinforcements.
Heck yeah. Let me scroll through the codex a little bit. Well, I also catch up with chat. Oh, you're gonna do Shadow Dragon with Warden adopted kid, or your Warden's adopted kid. That's fun. That's But yeah, I have my warden and Zevran's kids as Lords of Fortune and oh, this one's a Balar one, and Crow. But of course I had to tweak a little bit of those. Oopsie. Let's see. An unsent letter from Harding to her mother. I think I'll read this one. Writing to you from Manrathus into Vinter. I'm into Vinter. Isn't that amazing? Yes, there are power-hungry mages and slavers and cultists, but a city is so much more than that. You should see the magical lights. I've mentioned this before, but I don't really work for the Inquisition the way I used to. It's complicated. I do miss it. I miss Skyhold and my friends there. But Charter still keeps in contact, and I'm working with Varric doing something really important. I wish I could tell you more. Soon, though. We're very close to finding the person we've been tracking. Once that's over, I'll come home, and you'll get to hear the whole story. Maybe I'll even be in time for sheep shearing. Lots of love, Lace. That's cute. Of course, things ended up getting more complicated. Little Harding's notes on the Lyrium dagger. Do I want to read through this too? They had no idea it was a dagger when they found it in the primeval Tig. It looked like an idol with figures carved from red lyrium. Didn't want to stare at it too long, Varric once said. Felt like it was staring back. His brother, Bartrand, kept the idol for himself. Probably stared at it much too long. When he felt his sanity slipping, Bartrand sold the idol to Knight Commander Meredith of Kirkwall, who forged the idol into a blade. It didn't end well for her. The idol remained lodged in Meredith's petrified remains until it was removed some years ago, presumably by Solus, and restored to its original form. That's when we learned about the idol's connection to the elven gods. Solus used the Lyrium dagger to create the veil, and he's going to use it to bring the veil down. We got so many Harding things. Got a letter to Charter. Oh, this one's from Varric, actually. Yes, the trail went cold, but we haven't entirely lost it. Solus left us a little farewell note, so I'm not giving up just yet. Maybe it's gullible of me, but I know the Inquisitor feels the same. Solus isn't too far gone to bring back. If he weren't, he would have just killed us when he had the chance. He didn't have to save his life when you took back the anchor. Oh yeah, I got pronoun confused for a sec there because the Inquisitor is also a him. He didn't have to warn me and Harding to give up. I don't think he wants to do this, so I'm taking the chance. Yes, I know. Don't put anything in writing. I don't want it coming back to haunt me. Letter from Solus to Elgernon. Nah. Yeah, at least keeping up with their mom is sweet. It is. Oh yeah, honestly, I'm gonna have the Shadow Dragon rook that I have planned.
Light roots and magical seals? What's through there?
I'm gonna have my Shadow Dragon rook do that. If you know, you know. But I'm also gonna have one of my 3 crow rooks do the other thing too. Even though I already know what happens when you do that.
Here, this dock seems sturdy. So you can ferry us to the other islands?
Winds await, dweller.
Take that as a yes.
I'll take that as a yes.
To other shores. The spirits here were driven out, refugees now from the gods' minions. I have summoned the guardians of the crossroads to protect them. Beware. The guardians repel all interlopers.
Ancient defenders aren't very discerning.
I'm assuming that includes us. But before we carry on, I think this will be a good time to take a break. I'm just really excited about what's coming. But we'll be back in 10 minutes, so I'll see y'all in a bit. Hello and welcome back. Alright. I always gotta look for new, like, things to pick up whenever I'm in a new area. I don't need potions.
The Fade Tear. That's where they're breaking through.
The gods are breaching the fate itself. Just for us. Stop dying!
Oh. That's Percy de Rollo's line. Except the opposite direction. There we go. Is there anyone else? Oh, over there.
We are unstoppable.
Take the
Oops.
shot. Made it through that one.
These routes may be unbound, dweller. Seek out what holds it closed.
Maybe later. The vanished city. I'm dreaming, but this time I know I am. Even if I didn't, this place would tell me. I'd never dream of a place like this. Cities are full of people. An empty city is the bones of a good meal. I remember that makes a hungry woman sad. Susan Kravisiel? Jane and Circle, 820 Blessed. The Blessed Age. Alright, we're not going that way. We're going over here?
The gods' blight and blood magic has sealed the way. Only their champion may open it.
A champion?
It dwells on this island. Challenge the champion and claim its essence. This path will open to you.
Okie dokie. Whoa. Okay, I got it. Did that uncover?
Oh, is there something inside it?
Knock knock.
That's the champion we're looking for. Watch yourselves.
Bad spot. Move.
Ouch. Hang on. Oh, too soon. Oh no. Damn. Nope. Keep forgetting to actually use their abilities besides healing.
Time to finish it.
Whatever that creature left might be handy for us.
What's the essence we need? It's cold. Hope I don't have to carry it for too long.
Wait a minute.
An altar to a wolf. And I know who that's for.
Oh! Yay, +1 skill point. Let's use that before I forget.
Sure, here we go.
Yippee! Oh, no, we already read that.
As the gods' champion passed freely, so will you.
Level up. Uh-oh.
That's a lot of Illuvians, and they're all intact.
The opposite
I
of
wonder
an
where they
uh-oh.
lead.
Time to find out.
Hee hee hee. I'm gonna be so normal for the rest of the stream. I just want to start heading towards getting some of the other moves. What is this one? Ooh. Maybe I should have headed towards that one. What are the different things? That one's marked on the mini-map, but it doesn't show up as a clickable, I don't think. To Treviso? Who would want to go there? Stocktown. I'm just gonna put a save right here. Yeah, Balara.
Treviso, one of the finest cities in Antiva, now living under occupation. I've arranged for one of my friends to meet us.
You made it. I hear you go by Rook these days.
She's my friend, guys.
It's good to see you. Meet Andorotea of House Cantori.
No need to be formal with friends. Thea, please. Come. Viago is gathering the others. He's happier home.
I doubt that.
Trust me, he complains more when you're not around.
My friend says come with us.
How long have the Antam soldiers been here?
We have suffered their company for too long. The Antam reached a stalemate in their war with Tevinter. Some turned here instead. Antiva was rich, comfortable, and has no standing army to stop them.
You went to the physician.
She stitched it well enough.
The crows are the only fighting force that Antiva has.
I hate seeing Treviso ground down.
This occupation will not last. The Antivan crows remain. And one day, I will see a knife through every would-be tyrant's throat. We have arrived.
Wow, this is not what I expected.
The Cantori Diamond.
Yippee!
Did you finish that contract? To stop the Dreadwolf?
Hello, Viago. And it's complicated.
How many times do I have to tell you? Crows always finish the job.
We just can't take initiative, right? My run-in with the Antam taught me that.
Don't let him scold you too much. V was worried about you.
This is Catarina de la Morte.
The first Talon. I'm honored, which makes you...
Ilario de la Morte, her grandson. What brings you here?
Right. My target is a pair of elven gods, or that's what they call themselves. They're ancient blighted mages. I need our best. The man who brought blood mages and Venatori to their knees.
Lucanis. My grandson. They called him the Demon of Virantium. He was the one who did those jobs.
Exactly who we're after.
Except Lucanis de la Morte is dead. He was killed a year ago.
What I say doesn't leave this room. The body our people brought back was not my grandson. It was dressed in his clothing, but it had been altered with blood magic to have his face.
My cousin is still alive? And you didn't think to tell me?
His ship was attacked. We knew someone sold him out. So you kept your suspicions to yourself.
But you've brought it up now. Why?
I've had eyes on the Venatori ever since they took my grandson from me. They were hunting your dread wolf. And what you did to his ritual threw them into disarray. They made mistakes, and now I have a location. The Ossuary, where the demon of Virantium is kept. Find this Ossuary. Free Lucanis. You'll have your god killer. And I'll have my grandson.
I like how much Viago and Taya kept exchanging looks through that whole conversation.
Come. Katarina arranged a boat. One of our mages will meet us there.
A boat?
Did you think the Venatori would keep a normal prison? Or that one could hold the demon of Virantium? The ossuary lies beneath the sea. A fact I learned mere minutes ago.
But the enchantments required must be immense.
You're not happy Katarina kept this from you.
Would you be? Lucanus is family. Maybe she thought I'd act too rash if it meant saving him. And now, who can say if he's even still alive?
Stop running
There,
so fast.
You take the boat.
I want to see how tall I am next to him.
Are you coming with us?
It's possible we've been watched. If all of us vanish from the dock, you play the alluring hero. I know Treviso. If we have a tail, I have a better chance of distracting their interest.
Sir, I'm from Treviso too. I guess I am supposed to head out on a boat.
So how do we get in?
You'll see.
Gonna flush us down the toilet?
Someone or something already took down the guards.
Let's hope we don't run into whatever did that. Do we think Lucanus is still alive? I guess there's one way to find out.
Oh, they got some veggies down here. Whoa. Caliban. The other wardens don't want to go near that crow's cell anymore. Can't we just get someone else to do it? Slaves, maybe? Ovidius. No.
Look! So this is the ossuary. This doesn't look like any prison I've seen.
Uh-oh, that one sprung a leak. I'm sure it's fine. I wonder how far out from Treviso we actually are. Yeet.
Well, we're not going that way.
This place looks elven. I bet it's been underwater since the gods were imprisoned, at least.
I can't believe all this is underwater. If the enchantments containing this place ever failed...
They shouldn't, but they might. On top of that, we're looking for a killer. Another one, I mean.
Assassin. Murderers don't usually get paid.
Glad we're on the same page. It's so rumbly. But oh my gosh, yeah, with Iago like trying to look all tough in front of Katerina and then getting called out for being a softie right in front of her. It's like why'd you have to embarrass him in front of the first Talon?
Whatever's inside, the Venatori really didn't want it getting out.
Then we break through.
Which is why the first time I played as a non-crow, I was just like, I was giggling at them, all just trying to act like professionals in front of an outsider rook. Because I am just so used to all the nonsense that they're up to. Especially now that I've read Eight Little Talons, and so I know Taya She basically loves Katarina like her own grandmother. She was actually also a kid on the streets before she joined the Crows too.
All right, we're almost through.
Almost. Can I go in here? I don't think so. Access denied. Inmate scribbling. I am Neris. I was Neris. We are Neris. The enchantment should hold up. Isn't there water actively leaking in already? LOL. I mean, they're not flooding yet. The leak is fine. Gasp!
We don't have to fight. We're just here for Lucanas de la Morte. Get ready.
Razikale, Dragon of Mystery! Lucican, Dragon of Night! Hear your faithful call!
I'm guessing you're the reason we're here.
Who are you? Who sent you?
My name's Rook, Aster de Riva. I'm here to bring you home.
Aster de Riva. You're a crow.
I've actually never tried any of the other dialogue options there. But we're gonna go with this one.
And you're possessed by a demon.
It's complicated.
Katarina promised us Mage Killer if we broke you out of here.
I can still work.
Good, because I'm pretty sure more Venatori are on their way. We have to get moving.
They have a vial of my blood. They can use it to control me. I cannot leave it in their hands. And I had a contract when I was captured. One of my targets is here, Caliban. You know what that means. Crows don't break contracts.
All right, we'll help. But in return, I want help killing some things.
I'll owe you.
I'm sure we'll owe each other before this is all over. Let's go. So, first order of business?
Blood first, then my target, Caliban, the prison warden.
Where do we find them?
In the tower. There's a bridge.
Not anymore. We'll have to find another way across.
I don't think I realized that Bellaria was the only one that didn't have an extra comment to Lucana showing up. Because I know that Harding... Well, I guess it might also be because I interjected with having the mage dialogue. But I know that Harding would call him out for being possessed. And that Nev, I think, would flirt with him. Or at least have a flirtatious comment. But I always had Bellaria with me. Oh my gosh, and also, that was like playing a non-crow for the first time. I would also be flipping out, like, instead of saying that.
Yeah. Mages, my specialty.
Mm-hmm. Instead of saying that you're sent by Aster de Riva or that you're from Aster de Riva, you would say that you're sent by Katarina. And so then he kind of wistfully goes, oh, Katarina. But you don't get that as a crow rook since oops, almost missed it.
Alright, one of them has a key.
But the crow rook
So where would they keep it? The blood, I mean.
Caliban keeps it under guard. Blood is the only thing that can bind a demon. If they lose it...
then it's chaos.
What was I talking about? Oh yeah, he fixates on the professionalism with the Crow Rook from the very beginning, because he does with anybody. But
Were they
yeah.
torturing demons? How? Why?
They didn't all start out as demons. Zara made sure they ended up that way.
Zara?
Zara Renata. There might be a higher-ranking Venatori somewhere, but I don't know of one. This place is all her.
I can't see it. Back down. Not far enough. Oh my gosh. Huh.
Undead! Well, dead bodies animated by spirits, technically.
Zara Renata's work. This place exists for her to make new, worse kinds of demons.
Wait, there's still one more thing in there. Or no, that's a new thing. I need another thing to get into another thing. Was it? Okay, I'll take these guys out first.
Venatoria ahead.
Mine.
Oh, it let me block in the middle of my animation. That's nice. You were saying.
This is fascinating. Ordinarily, a demon would barely be able to perceive someone like Lucanus.
It's complicated.
There it is. The thing. The thing. And I'm like, what is that from? Because I'm quoting something. I'm pretty sure it's like a dog character that can't remember human terms. It's just like the thing. I don't remember. Something from the 90s or early 2000s. I'm sure this won't be sad. Ossuary records, prisoner 20, incubation 18 days, emergence I actually don't know how to pronounce that word, rapacity, sent to Virantium. Yeah, wait, can I have it? Yeah, and it's also an upgrade. Yippee! I actually played most of my first playthrough with the necrotic orb. Especially since I'd upgraded it so much by then. It's like, yeah, I don't want to have to switch weapons. But now I've definitely established lightning as Aster's like main magic thing. So I want to try to keep to lightning magic as much as I can. Okay, where are we going? I need a thing! I'm gonna seal our own exit. Oh, I can't. Okay. Hang on. Oh, I pronounced it correctly. And yet I am still afraid to try pronouncing it again as it is written in your comment. But what does it mean? Also, Balara, can you heal me? Not hear me.
So, the blood vial the Venatori took?
It's for blood magic, to control me, and the demon. Until it's gone, I cannot touch Caliban.
This is where we came from, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Back in we go. Gotta complete the contract.
Now what do we do?
What are you? Fine. He says he can get us across.
Who is he?
The demon. He says there's something here. Something he can grab hold of in the Fade. It's close.
Love seeing a crack in the enchantment over there.
Easy.
The demon pulled all of that from the Fade?
I'm as surprised as you.
Oh my gosh, that reminds me. Whenever the it means aggressive greed, rapacity. I learned today. Whenever you first encounter
What? They're fighting? But the Venatori summoned all these spirits.
Blood mages, they never learn. Zara can summon all of the demons she wants, but they don't have to obey her.
When you first encounter Lucanus's cell, with that big crystal slash ice, whatever it is that's holding him, there's someone I saw who used a fly cam to look inside the cell whenever Rook first approaches it. And apparently he's just like all sad and curled up onto the side, and then when Rook starts talking he like looks up and starts like walking towards the center to like try to hear what's going on. And then I can't say exactly, but and then his wings pop out and just flings him out through the top like unexpectedly. It was like, oh my gosh, it like destroyed me seeing those pictures the first time. Because I'm pretty sure there's actually a lot of scenes, because I've seen a couple others that people got where the party is invisible during the cutscene because they're like either in another room or they're off camera or whatever, because a lot of the scenes are performance capture, and so I'm pretty sure the actors are just like still acting even if they're not like present fully in the scene.
Zara want all these undead for?
Nothing. Those are the failures.
If those are failures, what does success look like?
She took the best results out a few days ago, but some of the demons she created are still here.
Yeah, so like getting to see the way that like the off-camera performance capture actors were still doing, like still following through in character, it was really cool to get to see. I think the only ones I've seen though are Lucana's specific scenes. The one I'm thinking of is like one of his last ones though, so I can't, like one of his last quest things. So obviously I can't get into exactly what that is yet, but still. Big chest. Secret? Oh, we can't go up things. I see it. Yeah, because you can't jump with these things, and so couldn't have been down. We'll open all the cells. Uh-oh. They're all demonic experiments, are their titles. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Zara, what the heck? You weirdo. Just a second, guys. I gotta stab this one in particular first. Oop. Oh, she did her little dance. Oh no, it distracted me. Oh man, thank goodness that didn't kill me. Okay. You just do something to that guy. Dead. Oshawa records on Prisoner 36, incubation 9 days, emergence misery, Santa Marina's Pell. Oh, a knife for me. Yippee! Oh, that looked painful.
Colavan, you said he's the one in charge?
No, he's a lackey. He runs this place for a powerful magister. He was my target a year ago. Now we both want him dead.
We meaning?
Demons don't forgive.
What's this small painted box? These have descriptions on them, don't they? Practice puzzle for securing messages. Once painted, repeatedly buried. Countless times passed between secret hands. It opens manually. Attempts to scry on the contents will trigger 6 spring-loaded spikes. That sounds fun. Oop! I tried to roll. Oh no, I can't. Okay, we'll move on. Give me that, and give me that. I'm comparing heights. No, don't stand on a rock. Don't cheat. I know you're shorter than my character. Just by like a couple inches. I remember the first time I realized that, I was like, oh! Because I knew that the person who rigged his character model was saying that they made him a short king. So I knew that going in, but I wasn't sure how short. And then I don't think I realized his actual height until like getting back to the lighthouse. Wait, there's a chest up there.
These demons, they've been... Did the Venatori do this?
They're why this place exists. This is what success looks like.
Whoop!
Death is not run.
Can't believe I embarrassed myself in front of my not yet crush. How do I get back up? Okay. Like they were sliding down. Oh. Nothing. Okay, I was gonna say nothing's connecting because we're on an incline. Where is everybody? Ouch. Ouchie. Actually, wait, who do you combo with? Who do we got? Let's go with this guy. You know what? But I'm dead. Valara's so cute. Oh, here we go. There's more. Oh yeah, I like that Valara jumped down to give you company. She's just such a sweetheart, you know? Canis is just a little preoccupied at the moment because he's a sweetheart too. Spoilers. Ouch, I'm too distracted. It was like when Lucanus and Valara's character models are fused together for a second earlier. And then I was like, oh no, they're combining my the two love interests I was most interested in. It's dangerous. Can you heal? Yeah. Nothing there. Oopsie.
Mierda, these guys. Let me hit him first, then you can take him down.
Like, oh, can't. Lara's still recharging her moves. I think Lucanus just wanted to punch him. Which is fair.
I don't think that's a good sign.
We may not have much time.
I mean, if this
This way,
place
there's a shortcut.
floods.
Lead the way.
Hang on, just a minute. I was gonna say if the place floods and then that would break his vial, but then that runs the risk that they would yoink it with them. Potion. Just a minute, Lucanus. Hello. Okay, focus. Oh yeah.
Not a problem.
Just a second, we gotta get the little mini treasure. Okay, we're good.
Of course.
Sorry, I tripped. I don't think we want to go this way. Wait. I'm just like math ladying, but in its natural state would there be lava / magma? I forget which one's the one when it's outside. You know, like when there's water. Or honestly, like, because since this was originally supposed to be like an elven fortress or something. I don't know. There's too many things. I can't logic theorize my way out of that paper bag.
So what's the plan to find this thing? There's a lot of space to cover.
I know it's here. We can smell it.
We?
I'm on.
Like... Mazza cafe. No, I missed it! I wanted to read about whatever that memento was. Oop. Treasure. Also, speaking of quoting random things from the 90s and early 2000s, whenever I go treasure, I'm always quoting a very specific Denny's commercial that was just like would be on all the time on, like, I forget if it was like Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon or maybe both. Because it was like the pirate swinging across the dining table, swooping across to take the whatever meal that they ordered.
The Venatori tortured these people.
Mm-hmm.
May you find peace.
Very few people survive Colivan's rehabilitation.
You did.
No, we're not going there yet. One more. Okay. Okay, wait. I got so distracted breaking all the boxes, I wasn't looking for the crystals. Where is it? There it is.
One down, 2 to go.
There. Just one crystal between us and the other side.
That's it. The barrier should be down.
Let's see what's on the other side.
Wow. That's less of a vial and more of a bottle.
There. That's the one. It has to be.
It's like a large base. Because he didn't want the honors.
It's finally gone.
So now what?
Now we find Caliban.
Let's break all these other vials, quote unquote, too. Caliban. You know as well as I do how demanding Zara can be. Nothing less than perfection is ever acceptable. Of course she's not going to accept that the crow is a failure of her method. Just kill him. Perhaps the demon will manifest when he dies. Felicia Aramond. Bye, Felicia. I know that, oh gosh, I can't remember. I think it was from Inquisition? But, and I can't remember his first name either. But Aramond is, Felicia Aramond's brother was an NPC in one of the previous games. But I can't remember very many specifics. This is how I get Lucanus's romantic affections, is by destroying all these crates and boxes and stuff. But it's also how I get gold and other resources. Oh, I was already in here. My bad. Nope, don't go into the lava. Nope, that's not where I'm going. Roll!
So, Lucanus, your demon, feeling contained?
Mostly.
It's fine. We can talk about something else. What's Katerina like?
After so long in this pit, I barely remember.
It's okay, we'll get you out soon. I was also, yeah, I don't think I can say it yet. Let's kill this guy.
Oh, this was entirely unnecessary. Zara and her little jests. He's already the demon of Virantium. Won't this be ironic? Hilarious. And now look at the mess you've made of my facility. She always leaves me to clean up.
So this is Caliban.
He is. The target I was sent for a year ago. A crow never abandons a contract.
He's got so
What did
pretty
they offer you in
eyes.
exchange for my life, Crow? Was it worth it?
There we go. I don't have enough mana.
You brought ruffians with you. Were you lonely?
Oh, I do remember one thing was that
You are a failed experiment, not worthy of my time.
Shut up, dude. Hang on.
The ossuary is my domain. No one leaves here.
I've definitely seen folks like poking fun at his blood vial being so huge, but considering that they also made a joke about it in game, and them experimenting on him for a year, they probably just collected a lot of blood over that time. upsetting to think about too hard. Which one was it? It's only this one.
You are nothing to...
Now that I know that she does a little dance, I just keep looking out for it. For noticing it. I don't actually look for it actively. Oh, hello. There we go. Whoop. Ouch. Ouch. Thank goodness for my extra potion pocket. Oop, that's not the right button. Oop. Laura, help me. Oh no. Oop. Oop. No! Wrong button. Uh-oh. Lara, you're not allowed to use your moves anymore. What do you have? This one's high stacker. Oh, that one would have been good when it still had barrier.
There you
go. Oh no, I tried to jump. Stagger. Oh, that didn't make it. Make it do the thing. Oh no! Oh, Lara, please. Ow!
Take them down!
Oh. Oh, wall.
I refuse to fall! No! I will not be a victim like the others!
Too big. Oh, jeez.
I will have order!
Uh-oh. Lara, help!
I will not be defeated!
Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Take this shot!
Oh no. Can't kill me if you can't catch me. Lara, please. Okay. Oh, perfect timing. There he is.
The crows send their regards.
So we got your target.
Yes, the job's done. Smells like blood. Ashes. Not done, not yet.
Lucanus? Are you alright? Lucanus, what are you looking at?
Careful. They know we're not right.
You cannot see him. I wondered.
We clearly have things to discuss. Somewhere else.
Agreed. I think it's time I got some air.
Yay, level up! Just a second, Lucanus. I'm already one closer to this one. Just a second, Lucanus. Ah, the barrier was originally an elven device. Oh! Sorry, that's so fitting that the ossuary was originally a temple to Gillenane. Oh. Oh. Okay, wait. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to read at least this paragraph. The structure appears to have served as a temple to the elven goddess Gillenane. I had thought the tales of her creating various woodland creatures was mere superstition, but the holding cells and cages with the remains of animals no one can identify suggest otherwise. You should visit. I think you will find a place intriguing. Your service, Caliban. That was written to Zara. Wait. Okay, that was the only new one with the crows. Okay. Oh, it's so funny that that artwork, I don't know if it was originally for it, but I know that it's the artwork that was used for the short story The Wake, which was just Taya had organized a wake for mourning Lucanus, and then Ilario ends up super duper drunk and is just like rambling about all these different things, a mix of like reminiscing about childhood stories about him and Lucanus and just whatever else. Meanwhile, Viago is like tasked with physically carrying him somewhere to sleep off the drunkenness. And he like contemplates just like leaving him on the stairs at the Cantori Diamond, which is where they held that wake, but he's like, nah, I can't do that because Teo would be so mad at me, like internally. And so like in this picture you can see it's like Viago carrying Ilario on his shoulder with Taya there, except Taya wasn't with them during this story. Anyway. Records from the ossuary. Numbered prisoners' cells each followed by a single word. Cell 1, despair. Cell 2, shame. Cell 3, horror. For page after page after page. Okay, I think that's everything. This is where with my one of my next rooks, I wanted to compare how tall she was to other people, so I just like stood her next to Lucanus because he's my reference for Aster also. Okay, let's go.
Shall we go?
Yeah. Let's go.
I'm ready to get out of this place.
Imagine how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
Make it.
Lucanis, what happened here?
A message from Zara Renata. I can't believe it. You're home.
Sarah? Her people got this close?
The woman who runs the prison.
The Venatori witch who captured me.
Revenge for the breakout, maybe?
Where's Katerina?
She's...
The Venatori caught her in their confusion.
I get one of you back, only to lose the other.
Lucanus, I'm so sorry.
I need to work.
Are you sure? You should take some time.
I don't need time. I need a target.
You just got here, and already you want to leave again?
Katerina gave me a contract. I'm not breaking the last deal she ever made. And I owe Rook. Once that's done, I'll come home.
Can't say your new contract's easy, but we'll be as quick as we can.
Cousin, when you find Sarah, I need to be there.
We are under attack. Antam on one side and Venatori on the other. Forget revenge. We need you.
No, Viago. Sara came for us here, in my house. She took Katerina from my house. You find her and cut her heart out, Lucanis. Vi and I will hold down the fort.
I'll give her your regards, Thea.
For Katerina.
The crows had lost a talon, but the demon of Irantium was free at last. Sooner or later, debts new and old would come due. And they would all be paid in blood.
Cries at the wing. Lucanus's voice kept cracking in that scene.
They're the same thing. Mostly, kind of.
Except one will manipulate you, or kill you, or both.
But how do you get rid of them?
What's everyone talking about?
Spite.
The demon in Lucanus. When a person gets possessed, the demon usually takes control.
And they turn into a monster. The spirit just molds them however they want.
I've heard of abominations being cured by killing the demon in the Fade. That's not a sure bet, though.
Like
Well,
with
there's
Connor.
one way, but it's, well... We'd have to,
You'll have to kill me.
That can't be the only solution. Can't we reason with Spite, maybe? Persuade it to leave?
Talk doesn't work on spite.
Oh, they won't hurt you. How sweet.
I want to talk to them.
Before we do, well, let's think this through some more. There has to be a solution.
I have people in Marathas I can ask, but I wouldn't get my hopes up.
All right. So what next?
Let me talk to them. I want to talk
Lucanus!
Nope. It's fine. I'm fine.
What did he do that for?
Throwing a tantrum when he doesn't get his way?
But he could just take you over, make you do what he wants.
It's, you know, not great, but kind of good news, in a way.
He's done this before? Enough that you just shrug it off?
He'd do this in the ossuary. The Fade does whatever his spirit wants. Real walls and chains, not so much. Just give me a minute. He'll get bored once everyone leaves.
So when I first played this, I was like, this is not the time for a flirting with him, but
I don't like leaving you alone with the demon.
You don't have to worry about me.
Lucanus.
Please.
I really like that a lot of the flirt options in this are just, this is why this person would develop feelings for Rook, rather than just like heavy-handed, oh, wink wink, flirt flirt. Which of course there's still like flirtatious lines, but I like that that's not all that is. With the team's help, the Demon of Virantium escaped his chains and completed his contract for Caliban, Warden of the Ossuary, but his reunion with the Crows was bloodied by a counterattack from Zara Renata, who struck down Katerina before his return.
Antiva is in rough shape under the Antom's occupation. I should check in with the other Crows.
I should. Me looking around to see if there's anybody else to talk to before. Well, everybody wants to talk. Wait, what's this? Okay. I'll save Lucanus for last.
Don't have anything for you. Or did you just miss me?
I missed you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I like that not all the flirt options are like, wow, you're sexy, winky face or whatever. Yeah, I really like the angle that they took with the romance dialogue in this one. Of course, I haven't seen all of them yet, either because I just haven't completed the romances or I haven't flirted with certain characters at all. But from what I've seen, I really like the balance that they struck. And then continuing in chat, and that there is still a pretty good amount of caring options that aren't romance coded. Yeah. That you can still platonically show that kind of concern and general care for your companions too.
Oh, shit! No! Okay. Try again. Deep breaths. There. Oh, God, damn it. Oh, no! Sorry. Just breaking things.
Want help? I could, I don't know, kick it or something.
Oh, yes. Just be careful. Some things don't do well. If you break them, I mean.
What kind of don't do well are we talking about?
Oh, you know, reality tears, wild magical energy. Also, for some reason, bees. I don't know why. And I don't know why this won't work. Thought I'd figured it out. But it keeps breaking, and I can't get my thoughts to line up.
You fixed the Alluvian, though.
The Illuvian was easy. Once I replaced the resonance crystals, adjusted the lyrium lens, it worked fine. I mean, I had to realign the matrices, but it just worked. Not like this thing.
Flirt. Now I'm like, what if? Now I'm tempted to also flirt with her, even though I don't think I ever did on my first playthrough. Just go with the regular.
Laura, I don't understand half the words you just used. You'll figure this out. Whatever this is.
It's the Nodus Derthalin, the 8th archive. I heard it was gone forever, but here it is.
So what does it do?
It knows things, whatever its creator knew, at least. So much knowledge, all the wonders of Elvenon. Or at least bits of them, which is more than we have. Once I figure it out, at least, whoever made it was powerful, but clumsy. It's resonating off tempo. Need to match it. First, introduce a microfracture, but before that, you'll need the Fate Harmonics, so... Sorry, I ramble sometimes. I'm a rambler. Ruined a lot of relationships. Most of the people I've been with didn't care for it. And I'm doing it. Again.
Another opportunity to flirt. They keep tempting me. Christ. I'll just do one.
I could listen to you ramble all day.
Oh, well, same to you. Not that you ramble, you should talk more. I mean, you talk plenty. Just the right amount. Ideal talking. Okay. Anyway, the Nodus Derthalin.
She's so cute.
I'll get back to it soon. But I think I need a break. Maybe take a nap and I can finish later.
Personally, I always endorse napping.
Right. Never underestimate a good nap. Anyways, let me know if you need me.
Viago disapproves.
They'd found someone who could fix their mirror. One of Arlathan's own veil jumpers. Just what they were looking for. And Belara had found something else. An artifact that held a wealth of lost knowledge. But a prize like that was going to attract more attention than they'd bargained for.
Belara's notes on the lighthouse. I can't believe we're in the Dreadwolf's old home? Base? I don't know the specific word exactly. We're calling it the lighthouse. There's a lot of history here. It looks like part of a temple. Did he pull it all into the Fate? That would take an incredible amount of magic. There are a lot of personal touches too. I was expecting more gold, a throne maybe, but Harding tells me that it was never the Dreadwolf's style. Harding also calls him Solus. Everyone does, but I don't know if I can learn to call him that. Fen'Harel maybe. I can get there. Oh, more stuff with the crows. Some stuff about demonology from Zara. Katarina's search. A note attached to a stack of reports, maps, and other documents. Lucanus. I found these at the diamond in Katarina's private room. Wait, do all of the crows work out of the... or all of the Treviso crows work out of the Katori diamond? Or does she just have, like, a room reserved for her? I'm gonna say the latter, because... I'll get back to it. Okay, maybe... Sorry. Oh my gosh, I just have so many... I have so many thoughts about the crows, like, on so many different levels. Because it's like... I literally put my controller down because I had to be like, hang on. Because it's... it's funny how much it still works, that even in a case like this, where if they did like work together and stuff, like in similar spaces across the different houses in Treviso, that Rook and Lucanus still never would have met, because Lucanus, I forget which story it was, or if it was in some banter in this, that Ilaria would often try to get Lucanus to take breaks or get him to like get out of the house, basically, because like and he'd just be like, going to work doesn't count as leaving the house, basically. He would just try to get him like to take breaks and socialize and stuff, but Lucanus is just like a recluse, kind of. So in that way it makes sense that he just doesn't interact with anybody. And then there's also more stuff that like supports that I won't get into yet, because that has to do with digging more into Lucanus's character. But I mean, you could already tell from his reaction to Katerina, like the attack, that like instead of dwelling on anything, he just shifts focus to just work, which I'm sure is so healthy for him. Anyway, Lucanus, I found these at the Diamond Katerina's private room. They date back to the day your ship was lost, the day you were taken from us, and chased the smallest leads from Antiva to Deventer and back again. Whatever Varric and his friends did in their pursuit of Solus caused a ripple through the Venatori ranks. It made them slip and allowed Katerina to discover what was hidden in our waters this whole time. She never stopped looking for you, Lucanus. I thought you'd want to know. Taya. Aww. Which is also something that I'm gonna have to dig into more later. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna like explode every time stuff with the crows happens. Oh, we already got that one. For some reason, I thought there was a star on it. I think I'm just probably gonna mostly scroll through these. I thought we already scrolled through that one, but I guess it just didn't get marked off. Okay, that's it for that one, I think. And then mementos. Amatsa Cafe, the coffee killer. This pomace brandy is swirled in a still warm cup and sipped on a move, following the Antivan custom of Tamitase in the dining room, murder in the den. Okay, do I need to level anyone up? I've got so many things now. Maybe I'll do like the level ups after logging off, because we're gone a little bit over. But oh my gosh, but we can't wrap up yet. We've got to finish talking to people. So I'll save the leveling up and like equipment things after wrapping up the stream, so I don't keep y'all that much longer.
I'm heading out to practice my new magic. I could use some moral support. I really have to get better at using my new abilities. Don't want to drop a rock on someone's head.
Noted. Okay, we checked on Nev. Check on Varric. Pick up whatever this is, and then we'll circle back to Lucanus. Rook, the Antam occupying Treviso think they can outlast the crows. We believe it is time to prove them wrong. Come and see us when you can. Taya. Knock, knock, knock. Hello.
So, Scout Harding glows now? Is that a thing everyone's doing, or just her?
Everyone's doing it. It's the craze with the kids right now. Glowing. I guess that's true. Lucanus glows too. Me and Nev can do it with our magic. Is Balara a mage? I always forget. I'm pretty sure. I actually don't know. She can probably glow with the... Oh, of course. It's when Lucanus comes to swim. All the table settings come out. That's funny.
You asked for time. Is this long enough?
Yes, my head's clearer. Though I would kill for a decent cup of coffee.
Have you? For coffee, I mean.
Not today. You've got questions. You might as well ask them.
You're the best mage killer in the Antivan Crows. So how'd the Venatori catch you?
Someone set me up. I had a contract for Colivan, in the ossuary. I took a ship from Treviso to Inrathus. They were waiting for me. Knew which ship and when it would arrive. I don't know how they convinced the Crows I was dead, but I woke up in the ossuary with Zara gloating about it.
I know Katerina volunteered you to work with us. Are you okay with that?
Did Biago ever consult with you before sending you on a contract?
Viago would barely tell me what the job was beforehand. But I'm not the demon of Virantium.
Katerina was first Talon. You don't refuse a contract from the first Talon. Not if you're smart. But there's plenty of reason for me to work with you beyond that, Rook.
Such as?
I owe you a debt, for one. And after a year in that hole, maybe I'm looking forward to stabbing a god or two in the back.
The crossroads can be dicey, but the lighthouse is safe. Oh, and if you see a spirit around called the Caretaker, they're friendly.
After the ossuary, that will be a pleasant change. You haven't asked about Spite.
From what I've seen, I'd say he picked the right name.
He's stronger when I sleep, so I try not to do it much. No one was in the ossuary by choice, not even the demons. We both did what we had to get out of there.
Oh, you're the flirt option.
So if you're an abomination...
I suppose I should get used to that.
But I heard that only mages can get possessed by demons.
I'm skilled with a blade, but I promise you, without Spite, I have the magical talent of a brick. There must be some difference between a demon deceiving their way into a body and being forced into one. Only Zara knows for sure.
There is a thing, though, where I wonder if the Delamortes have a sensitivity to magic, or because like they touch on it in the game, but in the short story The Wigmaker Job, like it's the same thing that they touch on, that Lucanus's eyeballs itch whenever there's like fade stuff happening, and that it's also implied that he's good with taking out mages because he has like sensitivity to magic or something like that. I don't remember exactly the specifics of that, but I'm like, Anyway, now it's time to do another flirt.
I admire you. What you've been through would break most people.
I would not give Zara the satisfaction.
Still, he must be a very courageous man.
A very stubborn one, perhaps, but that's kind of you to say. Leave Spite to me. If he's trapped in this world, he has good reason to fight for it. For now, I must honor our contract. Gods, magic, politics. Things are going to get very bloody.
Lucanus's logbook. Number 1. Dawn, exercises, breakfast. Mid-morning, weapon maintenance and inventory. Midday, meeting with Nev and Harding, parentheses, Solus and the Blighted Gods, and then a midday meal. Late afternoon, exercises, meeting with Balara, parentheses, the Lighthouse and Alluvians. Evening, supper preparations and correspondence with the crows. Nearing midnight, study. Every hour seems accounted for, but it is difficult to know for certain. There was no night or day in the ossuary. Now, at this lighthouse, the sky offers little hint to the true time in the world. Oh, there's another thing. Logbook 2 already! Dawn, exercises, breakfast. Mid-morning, weapon maintenance. Meeting with Nev, Harding and Balara, possible movement from gods. Midday is a midday meal and search library. Late after, the handwriting abruptly alters. A piece cut from the all, golden-stranded weaves, protection cage. Keep them out, keep me in. Drawn below is a diagonal diagram of perfectly even intersecting geometric lines. Spike can write. Also, I see chat confirming that yes, Balara is a mage. Sorry, I want to snoop on his little decorations. How many cups are you keeping? You live right next to the kitchen. Bring them to the sink. I was looking for specific notes, but they're not there yet. Alright. Well, I guess that's the precursor to me, like, slowly going nuts over crow stuff and also Lucanus romance, and also Lucanus in general. It's fine. We're gonna get to explore more of all of that along with everything else, obviously. But for now, we're running a little long, so we'll go ahead and wrap up here. Let me see what we have next. Because I think we're safe to do Nev's thing next, and that shouldn't trigger. Yeah, because we can still have this later. Like, we're not gonna trigger other stuff yet if we do Nev's thing first, and then we can do some of the other things. Yeah. Alright, so this next weekend I'm also going to be doing another convention for my day job, and so we're going to be doing another Monday night stream next week, and then the week after that I'm going to be doing a market for my own art stuff, but it's going to be on Saturdays, so we should be good for a normal Sunday stream time. But if anything changes with that, I'll give a heads up on social media. So yeah, next week is going to be Monday. But for now, yeah. So I'm just like really excited with getting to play more of this again, even though it's like a replay. But thank y'all for hanging out. And I will see y'all next time. Bye bye.